Now coming to here in the pipelines, there's important thing about the agent pool. This is where you decide whether you want to run your where you want to run your CI pipeline. Now in Azure DevOps, there are two ways of running your pipelines. One is using what is known as hosted agents, which is basically hosted in Microsoft and Azure environment. And then whenever your build is triggered, it would basically run on Microsoft environments and generate you the output and the build. And other approach you have is to have your own on-premise servers, on-premise agent, and then then everything your build and your CI scripts will run in your own agent instead of connecting to the Microsoft Cloud or Azure. Okay, so how in order to create a new so if I go to manage pools, so this is where under project settings I can create pools. Now pools are I can have multiple on-premise agents. I can have if it's a big project, I can have agents which are spread across the systems or across the time zones. And then whenever there's a new build, depending on the availability of the agents, the Azure DevOps identifies the agent and assigns the task job to be executed. So in order to create a new agent, you basically have to follow these on-premise steps. You download the latest, depending on your OS, where you want to deploy your build agent. You download the required agent files and then follow the steps. Okay, again, as I said, we'll not be covering the build agent part here, but let's see if the time permits. And the end of the session, I will try to cover this. But basically, download the agent and follow the steps on premise on the screen to follow to set up the agent. Now again, in this case, I'm going to select the hosted agent, which is basically your Microsoft hosted servers.